What up, this is Soso here with Detour ENT here at Focus TV Studios. And we are back with another episode of the Soso and Uggy Show.
We back.
Yep, episode 8. So we have a special guest with us today, Hunnit Andretti. That's how you say it, right?
Hunnit Andretti.
Andretti.
Yeah, Hundo.
What up?
Andretti, whatever you want to call me.
You got to check, just call me.
Just call him.
Right.
You heard that, man.
So I want to say, first of all, just lead it off with a happy Father's Day to both of y'all. Today is Father's Day. Yeah, gotta recognize the fathers out there doing a good job for their kids and stuff.
Not the niggas with kids, fathers.
Right.
A lot of these niggas with kids, y'all ain't fathers. I ain't here to bash y'all, but let me just celebrate us fathers.
The fathers, yeah.
Right.
It's for us. We really do it.
So what's been going on with you though, man?
Working. Hard. Yeah. Harder than I think I've ever been in my life, for real.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's good though, man. Like you working, like I said, you never not working.
Yeah.
But this extra grind, is there something special coming on, or you got something on the floor? Or
Absolutely. Alright, so basically I work hard. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's like this year, from January to, June? Yep. July-ish.
Yep.
Yeah, the first 6 months. Last year going into COVID, obviously COVID knocked us back or whatever. It kind of threw my creative process off because I'm like, I don't even know how the world gonna be. It's hard to focus on business when that happened.
You don't even know what the fuck.
We walking around with masks, everybody irate, It's
no business.
Yeah.
Like,
it ain't everything shut down,
Yeah. So I came into this year like, you know what, I'm gonna have fun because it was so stressed last year with music and everything. I'm gonna have fun. So what I mean by working harder, I'm working on another project. I don't have a name.
Right.
I don't have a name. I had a name, but I just kind of like, as I got more songs, I was like, yeah, I'll come with a name when I'm done.
Right.
So it's gonna be coming soon, like maybe the end of July, mid-July type situation. But I took the time out to really take Hunnit Andretti and across the world.
Okay.
Work across the world, experience things, come up with music and ideas while I'm there. Like I'm taking my computer, like, all right, cool.
Right.
I'm in Puerto Rico.
Right.
Out of touch with everything and everybody. So it's like, I'm gonna come up with things and ideas here.
Don't that feel good to be able to do something like that though?
It feels great.
Yeah.
Being independent and going across the globe, and it's like, damn. I feel like I made it. That's enough for me. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. So before we get into Hunnit and who you are and what you do and everything like that, so on this show we do a podcast segment where we talk about different trending topics that's in the
all the shit going on during the week.
Yep. So it's some things that I kind of made some note of or whatever, and if you know about it, then speak on it. If not, if you got an opinion. Yeah. So one thing that happened just recently is Pooh Shiesty. So this is more so of an update. He had previously went to jail for a shooting that happened at a nightclub, and he shot was it a bouncer or was it a security guard?
Allegedly.
Right. Allegedly. So he was arrested on that. Now, recently news came out that the security guard has recanted his statement, saying that he shot him, saying that he didn't.
I was taking medicine.
Right.
I was sleepy, so maybe he didn't shoot me.
Right. Maybe it was a mistake.
Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe. It's terrible. Like, I don't know. I don't want to have no indictment. No indictment on the team or the label. But who is quarterbacking this shit though? Like, who is now on top of that? Now we got witness tampering. Now we gonna take a further deeper investigation though, because y'all didn't coach that man not to say that he didn't shoot you. Y'all coached him all the way. Y'all coached this up way too far.
Medicine,
whoa. I was on some medicine, and I didn't see him with a gun.
Like y'all could have made the story just a little bit more believable.
Did he even say, "Hey man, he wasn't even at the club, man"? I don't even know. When it's video too, though. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. When it's actual video, and then y'all coach this story up. I need to see the PR people. So let's talk about it.
You say the PR people.
I didn't think that was a good What is y'all doing over there, man?
Yeah, and I think too is because he with the 1017 label under Gucci Mane. Yeah,
we just seen some old goofy shit.
Right, with another artist of his, Fujiano, who also got arrested and
cut Teller off and went on the run.
Yeah.
Now my thing is, what's the purpose? What's the purpose of being with a label or having big homies if they allow you to keep doing like goofy shit like this though?
Man, a lot of these labels are goofy shit. And I mean, I can't speak on 1017.
Right,
I don't know how they operate.
Right.
But the labels I've been around, it's like, hell no, I can see where this going.
let me exit here. Let me get away.
Because like I said, I can see a lot of it's a lot of street niggas with labels and shit like this, and these situations are averted. I don't want to, but like I said, even down with the CMG thing, allegedly, black youngster shoots a car up. And we hear nothing else about it. Mm-hmm. Don't go to jail. Allegedly, somebody gets shot in the middle of Hollywood in the ass, and everybody goes to jail, but nobody stays in jail, and it's nothing like that. And then they know to be quiet. And so I don't understand. I think that's what are you in place for as with a label? I can do goofy shit on my own. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can't be nobody's father. These is all grown men making grown man decisions and whatnot. But at the same time, the whole thing is we can't fuck the money up.
Right.
I be feeling like it just the notoriety and the ego trumps everything. So it don't be about the money because it's like we hear the content of the music.
Yeah.
You know what type of they own that.
Right.
They own that. These young cats is on that. So not to take away from because I enjoy it, but I think it takes from the booth and goes straight to the streets. And it's like the money, we got money because we're signed right now. We icy, we the ones, we're untouchable.
Right.
That's how you feel with money. Or when you at the highest pecking order or something, when you the one, a lot of people feel like
they gotta be
they untouchable. Yeah. Right.
I can't lose it.
Some of them get it. Some of them need that slap on the wrist. It's hard for me to even look at the cats down south and say that because they built different.
It's a whole different kind of thing.
Yeah, the people like CMG, Pooh Shiesty, these all these dudes from the same area. And I'm gonna just say that area as somebody who traveled down there, be down there, and be in the hood.
It's different.
It's built different, man. And at any given moment, forget I'm famous.
Right.
I don't care that I'm famous. You're not taking my chain. You're not stepping on my shoe. You're not gonna disrespect me. That's how they be. It's weird.
We'll figure that rest of that shit out later.
We'll figure it out later.
I'm about to say that's that statement. You can take them out the hood, but you can't take the hood out them.
That's exactly
it. And another thing too is that one person is not the same as the next. Like another person can get off on something, that don't mean you gonna get off. They may see another person like, oh, he was able to do it. He ain't had no issues with it.
To get off.
Right.
But you need to call his lawyer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You need to have every chain.
Allegedly, call his lawyer and have them pay off the person.
Right.
Because them people was getting off.
Yeah.
So.
By the way, the judge didn't even take none of that. She said, you know what? This is just about to be another thing we're going to investigate here, and you're going to stay in jail. So unfortunately, it just added another layer to that. And that
was a big press with a payoff going wrong.
Yeah.
What do you do then? Ask for the money back?
Mm-hmm. I think it was the press more so than it was a payoff if we being real.
Yeah,
it might have been the press though, but you pressed it. Nah, this nigga got to go on the hide and all that kind of stuff.
That's what I'm about to say. Payoff, it was like, I ain't even showing up.
Right. I don't even know.
I don't know, man.
Right. So on to another thing that happened in the news today. Megan Thee Stallion and the baby went back and forth on Twitter. So a lot of people, and for those of you who don't know about the situation between Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez, the name almost slipped my mind. And allegedly he shot her in the foot and all of that situation. We gotta say allegedly because we weren't there. We don't necessarily know everything.
Respectfully.
But after what he did or allegedly did, he made a song with the baby. So I guess Megan Thee Stallion was saying that the baby and her, she was saying that the baby and her had spoke privately about the situation, and I guess they had, I don't know, some type of understanding there that she felt like he wouldn't have done any business with the guy?
See, my thing is I need to know what actually happened though, because from a moral standpoint, like I said, I don't know these niggas though, but like like the baby, he stresses that me and Megan came up together. Like nigga, you know, that's my sister. We did tours together when we first started off. We damn near family and whatnot.
Right.
Now, what I'm seeing with this whole situation, the longer it takes for a person who allegedly shot someone in the foot,
fix this
who allegedly, you know what I'm saying, and all this stuff, it's taking a fucking long time to go to court. And if we got a psychopath that's shooting women in the feet and whatnot and all that, he sure doesn't act guilty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand you're not never supposed to act guilty or anything, though. And his only apologies was like for what actually happened. He didn't apologize for anything he did. So going forward, like I just need to know actually what the fuck happened.
What happened in that situation?
In my head, the longer it go, I think
the more
Megan more so is more pressed about her. She's the one doing more of the press. He only did one or two things, and he's like, I'm finna continue my career, like because I know there's some bullshit though. And that confidence alone let me know that it's something more to it than just him shooting her in the foot. And like I said, to add on to that, what I was saying is like, for the baby to know the situation, go into the situation, you think they ain't speak about it? He knows what actually happened. If he went forward with the business, it's something else to it.
Something else to it.
And that was another thing you were about to say is, you know, did the song come out prior to any of this situation?
When they first reported the song, they told me, oh, that's an old song. They did that before this happened. Okay, now the baby, when he was going back and forth with Party, he was saying like it wasn't up to me to clear the record.
It's not.
So he said it wasn't necessarily up to me to clear the record. So it's not on him to clear it. So he said it got cleared, but the press and that's the thing, the shooting the video and all that. But on a realistic level, the baby ain't Suge hot no more. Like he's not Suge hot no more. He like about the 6th nigga, 7th nigga, and if we doing the hot, you know, right? So he need a look. Like I said, he needs some looks.
Right,
like,
you need to kind of get out there with an artist.
He's not in the business. Now, when he was Suge hot, he could probably be like, nah, fuck that song. I ain't doing that, whatever. But now that you holding on to your next one.
You can't do it.
You can't do that.
Yeah,
Labels ain't trying to hear that shit.
Right, what? Nigga, you finna do this song. And it's hard. And you shoot the video and all that.
Now, I got a question to pose to both of y'all. So, by making a song with someone or just in any type of business, does that mean you agree with what they did or what they represent just by association? Do y'all think so?
No. If a motherfucker come to me right now that I don't know, an artist per se, call me, hey, I want a feature from you. I'm giving you $50,000. I'm pulling up.
Right.
And it's certain motherfuckers I might not pull up on, but if
you know the situation.
Yeah, a situation like this. If Tory Lanez offered me $50,000 in this situation, I'm taking it. If it was Tory, you know what I'm saying?
In the stuff, you gonna say, man, something really happened with this shit.
That's exactly what
Why
I'm
you
saying.
gotta give me a little
What went on, bro?
Yeah,
I need to know something. You know what I'm saying?
Something I need to look
Because
out
at the end
for,
of the
you
day,
know?
I love a woman raised me. I grew up around women. I love women, and I feel like we should protect women. But all in the same breath, I feel like we can't negate the fact that as well as it's fucked up men, fucked up
right?
women.
Nope, it is.
And that's not even to put it on Meg. It's just to really look at it like anything. Being from somebody get shot in their foot, it's shot in your foot with a gun,
right?
A bone, a tendon,
anything.
Something is gonna be broke towards something.
Right.
That's just how that goes. Now, maybe he shot towards the ground, the bullet ricocheted. I can see that. That's something I can see.
Can we speak on hypotheticals?
Yeah.
Now, given everything, what I'm taking from the situation is him and the other girl. Well, him and Meg was getting into it. The other girl was intervening and whatnot. Tussle over the gun. Gun go off. Bam. They see her foot bleed. Automatically think she shot.
Okay. Yeah.
But like they said, it was no bullet fragment, no nothing in the what's name. This is hypothetical. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. But given all this time for me to think and play prosecutor and all this shit, I think that's what happened. And Meg's management team went into panic, and said, look, we gotta blame this nigga though, man. Because we can't make you look messy. You got a lot of songs coming up, big songs on the way, and things like that. We gotta keep you on this side, so you're gonna have to play the victim. Because she didn't speak for weeks, and she didn't point the finger at him for weeks at a time. So they was plumbing up to it with the plan like, this ain't gonna look good that you was drunk and y'all was drunk fighting and all that shit though. So we gotta play on that's the management. Mm-hmm. That's management and label and all that.
Right, PR and all of that stuff.
That's the PR. That's when PR come in.
Yeah.
But like I said, it just looked funny because this damn near, it's been a year.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody went to court yet. Mm-hmm. Nobody has been to court.
But I will tell you though, like some of these, cases and stuff like that, the investigation take damn near a year, depending on what they looking at. Yeah. But. And I know that too, just on this story, that people were trying to compare her working with Cardi B.
And like she came out, like I said,
and not informing Nicki Minaj of that.
The internet is your word.
Yeah, man. I honestly, deep down aside from all of it, I feel like it's just album rollouts for everybody because everybody lukewarm as hell.
Right.
Somebody's gonna lose. Somebody's gonna lose.
Everybody lukewarm. Man, if they carry it out long enough,
right.
The internet's so fast. People like we kind of bringing it back up and rekindling it because of that. But it's kind of like the baby got what he got going on. Like you say, he not Suge hot no more.
Right.
So what better thing to do? Okay, man. Yeah.
I'm not really the bad guy. But I am the bad guy in a sense. And my name is gonna stay trending or whatnot.
That's it. Yeah. The whole party jumping in and all that. Like, y'all niggas ain't got each other's numbers.
Easily.
Yeah.
Y'all got PJ.
You know what I'm saying? What's up? Like, this how, anytime I see somebody arguing on the internet, I just be thinking like, all right, what album about to come? What video about, like, what's about to happen? It's a build up to something. It's about to happen. Because
I was about to say, I got to play a little bit. There's a few things that I've seen. I'm like, oh, shoot, thinking that it was real. And then come to find out, like, oh, y'all was playing me, man. It wasn't real, man.
Yeah. Playing with the fans.
That's what that situation is.
The name at the top of the internet.
Right.
And they gimmicky as hell. Both of them gimmicky as hell. I wish I had the gift to gimmick.
No, you're too real for that.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I be looking at the baby killing the motherfucking Walmart. The cold heart beating the nigga up in the
like that's a part of your thing. But see, I think that was a real situation. But like me knowing real people, they don't put that as their thing. You know what I'm saying? That gives him, he can walk around in the diaper as long as he kills somebody at Walmart. Yeah. He can make funny videos and all that shit. Yeah. Because at the end, I got this. I whooped the nigga ass and I
got a body on.
Right.
So what's better than that?
So you can't never say I'm a clown.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'll take this diaper off and we can get going right there.
The craziest part about that is, to an extent, I fuck with the baby's, the person.
Right.
When he speak, his mindset and all that, because he be on something. It's just, I understand this industry. It looks like industry shit to me.
Yeah, it is. And like he's saying it
without saying
it. Like, nigga, this some industry shit, and I don't even get into this and all that. So you letting us know.
All right. So on another note, so Juneteenth is now a national holiday. I know people were out. People were out celebrating. I know, there's people who's already celebrating everything, like it was a holiday. But in response to that, I know Candace Owens, she always got something to say about something. She was on social media and basically said that she felt like Juneteenth was lame, and that she's an American, and that, she's going to celebrate 4th of July and 4th of July only.
Stockholm syndrome. And like I said, I hate Azealia Banks on the internet, but this time she won the internet for the day. Got her ass right together. Yeah. Immediately. And accordingly. And don't nobody, like I said, all right, when she done, don't nobody else say shit.
It's done. She handled it. She handled it already.
She covered the whole ground.
She covered the whole ground. Like, well, you 4th of July celebrating, motherfucker, because old massa then beat your ass.
Right.
If that's the type of time you want.
If that's right, if that's where you want to be at, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, we have to engage on both. Juneteenth is another, it's the pacification of it, because we've seen the Asian hate law and all that. It took too long to sign though. Right. Juneteenth, okay, what's the actual date of Juneteenth? Right, it's June 19th, 16 something.
You talking about as far as when they
when they went to Texas and told them boys, hey, 1865.
Right, yeah, 18, yeah.
So you mean to tell me in 200 some odd years, ain't nobody said, man, let's just write this shit in, all right? It's mighty funny, like soon as everybody's upset about, okay, y'all passed the Asian hate law and they do shit for black people when we already watched that the black people tilted the scale for the election. Let's just throw them a bone.
Here, nigga, damn.
All right, man, give them like a barbecue. Fuck it, man. That's all you niggas gonna do, barbecue. But it's a pacification. They didn't do any, like, it's not really gonna do anything. But then I was also reading that Asian hate bill. Ain't much in that either.
Ain't nothing about it.
That was all a smoke and mirrors and everything. Like, it has to be proven so far deep before you prosecute somebody for an Asian hate crime. It's so much legislation and to prosecute somebody for a hate crime against Asian people, you have to make sure that the intent was that it was hate. So they have to say, "Fuck you." You know
right, they have to specifically say it. Yeah.
So I can go blow somebody. Well, not me. I would never do that. I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? But somebody could go, and blow somebody's house up. But as long as it was like, okay, I didn't say I hated Asian people. It's
right.
cool.
It's all right.
If it can't be proven,
it's all right.
So, like I said, a lot of this shit is fluff. Like until I see some like real shit happening. But it's never gonna be no real shit happening. Like I already told you, it's about business. Man. Everything is business. Bro.
Yeah, so let us know what y'all think as far as Juneteenth being passed.
It's a good symbol. Like I say, all these things that's good symbols for children. Like for children to see that type of stuff. Though.
Yeah,
that's it. Like for everybody, I guess after me or children, the younger, it's good for them. For me, people in my, this is just kind of like, really, this all we get. Mm-hmm. We was gonna celebrate this with or without you.
Right, right.
We gonna call up work.
With or without you, we was gonna. So y'all made it a federal holiday, but it's other things that's going on that y'all ain't touched that need to be touched, and y'all just like, all right, I feel like it's like you say, just here you go.
All right, man.
Right.
There you go. Take this holiday and be happy.
Yeah.
And it's gonna work with some people because some people
is in it for the something.
Yeah, right. I get the idea, like baby steps, small stuff at a time, but it's just like shit, man. I could have kept Juneteenth and put some prison reform things or things like that. Some more legislation. I would have felt better about that. Yeah. That's a bigger small thing than a holiday that really don't affect any law or anything as far as we go. And by we, I mean blacks.
Right.
And I was going to say,
just to take it even further, just the order minorities.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I think I saw too, I think it was Worse to 5'9" that had posted something basically saying, like they give us this holiday, but it's certain things that they don't want to actually educate you on in the school system and stuff like that on the actual holiday and what it represents and everything like that.
What I was told was like down south, like we don't have that up here. Like they just writing it out, but like I'm hearing down south that it's a course in like your American history where you have to read a whole summation of slavery, and that's what they voted against. That's what I'm like. They writing slavery out the books. Up here, it's called the Mid-Atlantic Work Exchange.
Yeah.
Like I say, it was slavery when I was in school, but now, like my nieces in school, they saying like, no, they try to breeze through it. But down south, what they're trying to vote against is it's an actual like, okay, put that book up. We got to read this book that's detailing everything about slavery. Right. And they don't want that.
They need that though. I tell you that.
Y'all the ones.
Because I'll let you know, regardless, you always hear this all the time, like y'all wasn't back then during slavery, this and that. But I promise you, whenever I watch one of them damn movies with fucking slaves, my fucking heart be racing and shit, shit.
At some point, I just said I won't watch any movie.
I
can't. The way the world is, the way I am, where I stay, I'm straight.
Right, especially when you stay.
Yeah, I'm fucking around, walk out the house, and it's gonna be up. You know what I'm saying? Just cause, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm just keep that out my mind.
He's all right with me, man.
Until I watch this movie. It was your uncle, your granddaddy.
All right. So on another note, Rockefeller, man, they suing a lot of people. I think that's been going on, but just in the news recently, it's just back and forth. Just recently, they were suing Damon Dash for trying to sell an NFT of JayZ's Reasonable Doubt album, and then not that long ago, JayZ suing the photographer who did the photos for the Reasonable Doubt album. In my opinion, you know, I don't know. I think that some of this stuff is just like little petty little things they trying to get at, you know.
No, but see, like if you, I'm one of the biggest JayZ fans ever. I'm gonna say this: if you don't know anything, Jigga sees all and is petty about everything. Every goddamn thing. Now, with the reasonable doubt, with Dame trying to do the NFT with that. Now, we hearing about NFTs. I'm not sure I'm fully hip to the whole logistics of it, but you can sell a picture of something and it's exclusive and it's worth a lot of money and shit like that.
Right.
Now, with them breaking up and all that stuff, reasonable doubt has always been like, supposed to have been like sacred ground. That's the, all right, this all our shit. You take this, I take this, but this is still all ours. Yeah. So I think he's suing them because, like, with the NFT, I think it's exclusive rights to a piece of form or something like that. No, you don't have exclusive rights to it. This
right, because they're all of ours. Yeah,
it's all three of our shit.
See, I can't do that. I ain't understand that. I ain't even know nothing about
now,
that.
with the photographer, it's like, okay, now that's petty, true indeed. Because, like, damn, you know, these are my pictures. I took it, whatever. But at the same time, like I said, it's, nigga, you known for taking these pictures. I know you done made plenty more money as the nigga who took the pictures
taking the photos
for JayZ and the what's name. You done got some odd money fucking around being my photographer for this though. And like I said, they treat reasonable doubt like it's their baby.
Yeah.
Like, so don't even fuck with that. You could just see it in my lifetime or something like that, and it would have been. But reasonable doubt, that's the jump off, and I think that's a mutual thing. So that's why everybody got to get sued.
Right.
And like I said, JayZ is the pettiest
of all petty.
Petty. Like I told you, the Future shit. Oh no, it was just a line. Future was in a barbershop segment. Did you see that shit? With Steve stopped and all them, and he said, that's what people like to say. People don't know. Future was in there. He said, if Big and Pac was alive, JayZ wouldn't be as relevant as he was. We don't know if he'd be this big. He said he ain't take off until after they died. Months later, what happened? I don't even know if all that done in the future. Other niggas playing football with the son.
You got something to say? All right.
And then it's like, he said, I'll approach him with it. And he said, yeah, motherfucker, because you got something to say. He said, oh no, it was just a bar. But he's looking at him like, yeah, I'm petty.
Yeah.
All them summer lines, every time Drake say something, and then you can mirror what Drake said, and then he got to respond to it. In real life, I'm like Hov. Like I said, in real life, I'm life goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's petty as shit.
And I wonder how the whole situation with the photographer came about. Like, how does he even know like he was making all this money off of his stuff?
He knows anything that go like this. One
that's Hov. That's God. He's godly.
He got people. Like the reason why he's not doing interviews because he's watching the internet. The reason he's not on TV every day is because he's watching the internet.
Right.
He know everything being said and all that shit. Or if not, somebody bringing it to him.
Right.
So like that's what like when he be naming the niggas, like I didn't know he would listen to that. I said, yeah, he a billionaire. His money is making money anyway. What the fuck you think he doing? He ain't cutting no grass, nothing like that. He watching the internet.
Right.
He not on there, but he watching it for sure.
And then the last thing I want to talk about before we cut to break is so here in Detroit last week there was a shooting on the freeway of a 2-year-old boy who died, and then of a 9-year-old boy as well. And I just wanted to basically just kind of shed a little bit of light on that, because there's been a lot of like freeway shootings here in Detroit and involving kids too. And I know like this one in particular, like it was just a sad situation, especially because I mean the family literally was just celebrating the mother's birthday the week prior, and so my heart, kind of goes out to the Christian family, and condolences to them.
Yeah, like, and I just like from a real nigga aspect, being a real nigga, coming from where I'm from, the shooting on the freeway shit has got to be some of the dumbest shit ever. Cause I was like, from where I'm from, people wanted to shoot the person. I wanted to make sure you were shot.
Walk them down.
I wanted to make sure you shot. This seems cowardly. This seems stupid. It's reckless. Like all of them. Like I say, this one is it's more tragic. And I hope you prosecute the fuck out of anybody. Yeah. Anybody got anything to do with it. You was in the car with this nigga.
Right.
While you up the pistol was shot blindly and could have killed more people though.
They told you about it and you ain't even said nothing.
Right.
You going too. But an update on that too, they did say that they have some suspects in custody. But that was about all the news they put out. They ain't put any more details on that.
Yeah, man. Stop shooting on the freeway. Be real niggas about it. Man.
Yeah. All right, well, that concludes the first segment. We're going to cut the break. When we get back, we're going to get into Hunnit and a little bit about what he does.
Yes, sir.
What up? Welcome back to Detour ENT, the Soso and Uggy show. And we have with us...
Hunnit on the beat.
Yep.
Hunnit Andretti.
All right. So let's get into a little bit of you. So you are a artist and a producer.
Artist, producer, engineer,
okay,
visionary,
right.
Whatever you want to call me at the time.
Wear a lot of hats.
Right. So for those that don't know about Hunnit, can you tell us more about you, just who you are, what you do? Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. I'm it's another kid from the east side, for real, but what can I say? I'm Hunnit, you know what I'm saying? Like, anybody who know me will tell you, like, I'm a good person, you know what I'm saying? I'm stand up, I stick true to my word and true to my people. Who I am never changed. Mm-hmm. You seeing me today here, from you see me from here on out, it's gonna be like love, family, I got you. I don't care if we in California, New York, oh, that's family, I'm gonna make sure you good wherever you at.
Right.
And my people that I'm with gonna make sure you good, because the person that I am, everybody love me just like I love everybody, the people that I love, and it works like that. So I mean, that's just me.
So like your musical track, though, like, so at what point did you go from artist to producer, or producer to artist, and what was the decision in making that transition, or being like, you know what, I'm pretty good at both of these shit, so I'm gonna do both of these shits though. Like, I
started out wanting to rap. Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? And you know why. We had to talk, you know what I'm saying? I watched some real spitters. I had some real spitters around me, like real ones, not half-assed. I'm talking about bar for bar for bar. So the bar was high for me, because the same spitters, y'all, you know what I'm saying, still be like, nah, that ain't it. Go practice. Go, get in the gym. You know what I'm saying? So I started off as an artist, and then somewhere along the line, I had a bunch of studio equipment.
Right.
My homeboy was an engineer, but he kind of went off to school and shit. And I was in a situation where I'm with the equipment by myself. I'm just like, I'm gonna learn it.
Right.
And I like to consider myself a creative. Right. If I put my mind to it, I can do it. I'm real creative. And I just learned it. And next thing you know is, damn, I think I like producing more than rapping, and I locked in on it. Now I'm able to create a sound, and the in-depth, I didn't understand how important producers and engineers were until I became both. Until I sat in that seat and saw it through that lens, like, oh shit.
Right. Damn, I be playing this nigga. I only want to give him $40 to record this.
Yeah, like I am the key in whether this man's song make or break. So I jumped into that. In my journey of doing that, the music in my head, how I hear it, not to take, some artists did everything I wanted them to do, but majority artists just were stuck. And it was a situation where it's just like, man, I'm fishing out all these beats, man, these mother's fire, and I don't like 70% of the songs.
Right, that people make.
Yeah, and then of the 70% of the song, of the 30 that I like, only 15% is putting it out. And while the 15% is a good, because the 15% is like some of the better artists in the city. So I'm seeing my residuals, I'm seeing the money that I'm supposed to make, but it's less about the money when you love someone, you have a passion, and it's more about your art.
Right, your art.
These beats is my babies. This music is my life. I love this. So it's like, let me make sure
my baby's straight.
Yeah, let me put my hat into this and let me start rapping and see. And I'm like, I think, when was it? August. I dropped Summer Spring Collection in like August 2019 or some shit like that. Yeah, so I say I decided to start rapping in like 18, like seriously, full throttle. Like, I'm seriously gonna be an artist. I'm not gonna rap and make songs and just, I'm gonna be an artist. So I started in 2018, maybe working on Summer Spring to finish it in August. And then it was just like from there, the reception that I got from Summer Spring, and the feeling that I got just myself hearing it, going to listen to it, like, okay, you can do this. And it kind of like, it took my mind away from trying to overthink both and really utilizing them and becoming a master at the craft of it. Like people say you can't master the craft, you wear too many hats, you can't master the craft. But when you combine something like that, producing and artistry, it's easier. Like I can sit and take 3 hours to do a song, do a beat, do a song, or 6, or however the fuck long I need to. I can go back and revisit it as a producer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Something and take something out.
Yeah.
I need to do this on that. Yeah.
Right.
A lot of people don't have that luxury.
Yeah. And I was about to say, what's good too is that you're good at both. You know what I'm saying? Like I listen to your songs and stuff like that. I listen to your latest album, High Tech in the Dark, and I noticed too, like you're versatile. Yeah. You don't just stick to like that Detroit sound or just one sound in particular. Like you got a wide range of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying?
Art imitate life.
Yeah.
and that's what the music is. Like when you hear my songs, the words in there, every word is something that happened in my life or something that I did. Sometimes I just, damn, this what happened last week. I'm about to go rap about it. And it may seem like a rapper, but if you really listen to the words and listen to something that I say in there, it's like, it sounds like he's
walking the park.
He's walking the park, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody ask him how you doing.
Yeah.
How I'm doing them.
There's some songs I get deeper in and I kind of like bare my soul, but for the most part, it's life.
Yeah.
So like, this is what, a personal type of question. Not so much personal. What is a session? And I see you have a lot of these sessions. What's a session when it's you, Babyface, and my man Trey? Are you going to those sessions with the beats for them to rap to, or are you going to listen to? Or do y'all do swaps?
We build.
Or is it just build?
I don't really. To be honest, I have beats on the flip, but I don't. The way my life set up, I can't just sit and write. I can't sit like I'm doing so much. I'm a father. I run a studio. I'm a producer. I'm a rapper. I run landscaping stuff. Right. Things like I'm a businessman in the nuance of everything. So it's hard to really sit down and rap. You know what I'm saying? Phone ring 1,000 times a day.
So on them sessions, do y'all come in like, what you got? No, what you got? What you got?
We come in, play, just run through beats, do whatever beat we feel that who we running with, and then we just go from there. You know what I'm saying? With the way me and Ray chemistry set up, and I mean, we only did like maybe 4 songs, 5 songs throughout our whole time of doing it, but I produce for him and stuff like that. But when I get with him, it's just kind of like we feed off each other. A lot of times you still sharpen steel. So when I get anywhere, I don't really do features like that, and there's nothing against artists, but
I just want to preserve myself.
I want to, that, and I want people to know me.
Exactly, like I said, I'm preserving myself.
Yeah. I want people to know me, but a lot of time when I do, it's energy. That's why a lot of aside from Ray, it's back and forth.
Right.
2 bars, 4 bars, back and forth. Whether it's a hook on it or not, it's a feeling. People don't make. I ain't gonna say now. It sounds like a bunch of email verses.
Yeah, like
a bunch of.
You can kind of tell it. That's why I say when I hear. But that's what I'm saying. When I hear you with Ray, or hear you on the Trey track, or hear a Ray on a Hunnit, or hear a Ray on the Trey, it feel like y'all was there.
Yeah.
Like, it feel like it was.
We there all together every step of the way, like, and all bouncing ideas. No, do this. Use this cadence.
Right.
Like fuck the words. Deliver it like this.
Right.
That way you can be in this pocket and you can, it's still sharp and steel.
Now you have a collective, are all of them a part of that as well
Cloud
with you?
Catchers.
Yeah.
Ray not. Right. Trey is by committee, by design. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Trey.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Stack, G, Champ, my homeboy Black, Polo, Nike. It's a lot of us. Yeah. We definitely crew there. It's a lot of us, but it's not a lot of us. It's like strength in numbers, but less is more.
But like I say, with creating, did y'all all come together like, you know what, we dope as fuck? Or was
it
like
how did it start?
Me and
I don't
G
want to work with nobody but them because they get it.
The craziest thing is me and G. Like, no, Stack was gonna be me, G, and Stack was sitting at the table, whatever. I was in the situation, I was about to have my daughter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So this about 6 odd years ago. Damn near. I wasn't about to have her, but she was conceiving. I knew she was coming. So it was like I need a plan, like, like, look,
go time now.
It's go time. I'm in a house with y'all. I gotta get my own crib. I gotta do this, do that, and the third. I really want to do this music. I don't want to have to go get a job and work for nobody, and I don't want to deal with being in the streets because
all day.
Yeah, I don't need nobody raising my kids. I need to raise my kids, so I need to be there. You know what I'm saying? So it was like we sat, we talked, and first we came up with something space or something like that. We tried to roll with it, but somebody had the name. We couldn't get it copywritten and everything. And then me and G just one day sitting on the west side waiting on Ray. This is the craziest shit. Listen, we waited on Ray for hours. Him and Nuke. Nuke, we be there in a minute, bro. We be there in a minute. Hours. We done went to something on Livernois, a barbecue place.
Uptown or something like that.
Yes, man. But I don't eat pork. You know what I'm saying? They gave me all ribs.
Nothing but the ribs.
Man, what all ribs? I'm like, yeah, okay. So I'm already going through it. So we sitting there thinking, getting high. And then cloud catchers, bro. Like, what? Cloud catchers.
Right.
Like, damn. I like that, G. And the rest was me and G just kind of like navigated it from there. And everybody around us, we developed. Like Champ, I wouldn't say develop, but we help them see their potential.
Right.
Champ went from a rapper to a rapper and producer. Right. Nike producing, Polo producing. He doing this thing like
Polo going crazy.
Yeah, we kind of just. It was a thing to where we knew what we wanted to do. We just needed the people around us that would listen and hear us out and trust that we see the vision and we help everybody every step of the way.
Exactly.
Even with less resources, I ain't have a lot of money when I don't have a lot of money now. Yeah. I'm middle class, baby. Let me say that. I'm middle class, baby. Yeah. You feel me?
We gonna get there.
We gonna get there, though.
Get there.
I'm trending upwards. But it wasn't about the money. It wasn't about anything. It was about we had the creative mind. All we needed to do was work at it and everything else would come. And we love what we do. Yeah. All of us.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's coming up.
Yeah.
So the new project, man. Like I said, you film videos, fucking Malibu, and Aston Martin. And things like that. So like I noticed like with a lot of your projects, what you do is like it's a mood. It's mood. Summer spring collection. That was barbecue music. That was sitting in the crib. You know what I'm saying? That was summertime. You felt summer spring collection. High Tech in the Dark. You felt that. Throughout the whole process, you felt okay. A little spacey. A little drink on top of the weed. What's the name? You felt that. You got them vibes though. So this new one, out of the pandemic, everything opened up.
Right.
Everybody made it through. A lot of people didn't make it through. Yeah. We happy that we did make it through.
Yeah, right.
And so, where are we going with this one?
It's like the east side of Detroit on the world tour.
Okay.
Literally, like it's embodied. Like it's gonna be real fun. I'm gonna have. It's gonna be me. Right. Naturally, it's gonna be wittiness. It's gonna be all the one-liners and all the slick. Sayings and shit like that. Yeah, but it's gonna be literally the east side taking the world, me taking Detroit's east side on a fucking world tour. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Now you doing with the other projects, I know you did like 100%. This High Tech in the Dark, I see you let Champ get off, you let G get off.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, okay, and this is a double question. So, do you kind of debo them beats? Or is it like they come in like, hey, you like this? Matter of fact, I do.
I text people with the time in the session.
Okay.
And we
come in
and it's like, hey, what time? All right, I ain't gonna be there. I'm gonna email the pack.
Right.
Oh shit, I'm pulling up, and we run through the beats and whatever I feel I go off of.
Right. Do you go inside their beats sometimes and be like, hold on, like I said, let me add a little doo-doo.
I used to, but not no more.
Right. You said they got it now.
Not even them having it. As a producer, I came to the mind that if we own that, then yeah. If we like, yeah, bro, we done collabed and did that. But now it's kind of like, bro, I want you to be you entirely. I don't want to change up. When I come here doing this production from you, it's gonna be yours.
It's yours, right?
You know what I'm saying?
With the world,
I want, you know what I'm saying? To the point. Sometimes I be like, gee, yo, when we mixing and mastering, yo, how you want the beat to ride?
Okay, yeah, right.
How you want to hear it? Where you want to hear the drop set versus me
pulling shit out.
On High Tech, I did all of me and the SAR kind of like drove it, but High Tech was as well as it being what it was a transition from me. Okay. In the music, like. It's kind of like me maturing, low key. I mean, spacey druggy, but it's songs in there as you get towards. If you go towards the end, I get to a point where I give myself my own flowers because people don't, like unsung hero.
Right.
Just in all honesty, you know what I'm saying? I done did a lot in this city, like over 150 credits from
all your favorite rappers.
All your favorite rappers. But I never get put on a pedestal, and it's cool. Right. It is what it is, because it doesn't take away from the fact that I feel like I'm the one.
Right.
And I won't hesitate to say, yo, let me give myself my flowers, you know what I'm saying? Or even Isolation 3, it's a real feeling. It's like, it's me doing my music is deeper than me, it's deeper than Hunnit Andretti, it's deeper than multi-millionaires, megastar. It's really like my changer, my game changer for myself, my family, my friends, people that I love, you know what I'm saying? I might inspire my young dogs to get out the street and do music, because now they seeing it like, damn,
this can work.
Yeah, right. And then on top of it, like, you don't have to go out there and make all your music about hitting the road. Yeah. You feel me? You don't have to go out there and make your music about this, that, and the third. And even if you do, it's okay to be different with it.
Yeah, like I said, I don't have no problem like with content. I just don't want my thing.
It be ABC, man. Just
no, like this is what I'm saying. At first, like, I'm from an era where you couldn't sound like nobody else. Now it seems like the inclusiveness is what drawing people in. Like, I feel like I can't even make it if I ain't saying bag, what's the name, or anything like that. Those are like hit words to where like people feel like I gotta say this shit for my song to be worthwhile. Like.
Yeah.
And the constant example. I don't understand how people don't see the constant examples that you don't have to do it though. When you look at people like a Tyler Creator, when you look at people like Chance the Rapper, even though we might not get into his music though, but just
they
to
successful.
See how far left they are from what the status quo is, should let you know it's so much space to be good. Yeah. You just have to be good.
Yeah.
You have to be fucking good. That's it.
Now my question is, I know that you're a producer, and then you got other people around you that are producing music. So do you strictly stay within like your group as far as like the beats that you get, or do you?
I fuck with the creators.
You do, okay.
You can be big or small. If I respect your craft, I'm coming to you, and I'm gonna pay you whatever you want.
Okay.
You know, that's I mean, what happened with Trey? Trey wasn't necessarily a part of us, but I admire Trey's work so much.
Trey, my man.
I admire Trey's work so much that I just like I gotta get in rotation with him.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like somehow, you know what I'm saying? It's not about clout chasing, being a dick sucker, or none of that, because people tied to that. That be the problem with a lot of people, and why their music stay here, or the quality of it stay here and not here, because a lot of times the people that you need to reach out to, you don't want to, because you're gonna be perceived a certain way. So instead of me going to Trey, say, bro, I respect the fuck out of you, like how you make music. I have to work with you. You like one of the best people to do it. Right. And you know what I'm saying? Going to him, I can say that, and I'm saying it on camera, it's documented. Right. It ain't gonna change up. Even if something happened to where we don't talk again, I'm not gonna just sway up.
Right.
You know what
like
I'm
I
saying?
said, Trey, I done known Trey a long time though, man. Him and you, or that's why I say I'm like, I can see them working together, because the way they go about their music, the way they care about it or whatever, and like even what's going on, his music never is like
Trey a perfectionist, man.
He is.
Right.
He's the same way. I'm like, why the fuck you don't put more out? Every time you come out, it's cold.
My boy a perfectionist, man.
Yep. Shout out to Trey Trash.
Shout out to Trey Trash, bro. Shout out.
So how do you navigate the music scene and just working with other producers and like artists, whether in Detroit or just really anywhere? I
pull up. I think the biggest respect is just not treating somebody like anybody. Yeah, right. Like whatever. Yeah, I get with you when I get with you. I look. If you need me to, bro, I book a ticket. Right. If you need me to, I'll drive there, depending on where you at. Like, just let me know something. I really try to get in rotation with people for real, not really on no brother type shit, but just keep good working relationship.
Right.
Now, I know it's been a point. Like I said, I know it's been there. Has it been like, okay, it's some music that you totally hate that somebody has bought a beat from, and then they call back again, and you say, no, I'm good.
Right. Because you say your beat's your baby.
It's your baby.
It's definitely been a point, man. It is plenty points, to be honest.
It's some people you just like.
You just can't save.
You know what? It ain't shit I can do to you.
Yeah. And sometimes, and for every time, like for the most part, with anybody I work with, I try to coach them through it.
Coach up a little.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't. I don't expect everybody to be at the top of their game. But some people are so stubborn. It's some dudes that's dealing with stuff outside of rap in their head.
Right, and it fuck up their sound.
It fuck up their sound, and they just need to with music. You gotta be either really fucking crazy or really fucking sane.
Yeah, one or
the other.
Yeah,
and with the artist, that's just usually how it go. Like it's you either really fucking crazy. The artist is really crazy,
right?
Or really logical and really sane. Yeah, our middle ground artists kind of get washed away.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. He's not positive enough, or he's not evil enough.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah.
So what advice do you give to, an up and coming artist or producer or, just anybody who isn't confident about their craft and what they're doing?
Trust yourself and stay true to yourself. Mm-hmm. Like, aside from everything, it's gonna be a long, hard road. And anything worth having, you gotta work for. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get it easy. It's not gonna be easy to get. You just gotta trust the process, as cliche as that sound, and stay true to yourself. Don't get caught up in confining with the world or what they say you should do. Do what you want to do, because if you get caught up being confining, you stuck doing some shit you don't want to do.
You're gonna always
now you unhappy.
Right.
For real. Now you unhappy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, stay true to yourself, your sound, your craft, and what you love to do, and make it deeper than just money. Put money on it. You want money for what you do, but don't make money the measurement as to how good you are, how great you are, because that don't tell the story on how good or how great you are.
Exactly.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of people just judge. He got money. Shit, man.
He's a terrible person.
He's a terrible person.
And he's whack.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The money don't mean nothing, because it's like he might have money, but it might be another motherfucker who got money who just got 0.5 less than him. Mm-hmm. What's the difference? It's not much of a difference. You know what I'm saying? You can't gauge with money. And the money comes once you lock in on who you are.
Right.
That's some I can stand on. Once I locked in on Hunnit Andretti and pushing Hunnit Andretti to the forefront, the money started coming. It changed, but it was just like it took me like 3-4 years to really push out the artist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, the artist, the look, the dressing, the content, like how we think, you know what I'm saying? What he say in these interviews, what he say here, there, and this, who he be around, what he do and don't condone around him, things like that. All that shit important is deeper than music. Because the music is really small compared to the business and how you carry yourself.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing too, also just don't take money from just anybody, because like you said, eventually it's gonna come.
It's gonna come.
Eventually it's gonna come.
Plenty of whack jams.
Right.
Oh my God. This nigga, you know what? I'm gonna give him the link to the Chrysler.
Right.
What's the name? Because you need to stop it.
Yeah, for real.
Chrysler they have a hiring coming up, and that's what you need to do.
That's what you need to do, man.
I know, like, so you look at your phone. God.
No, I was looking at it because Champ just texted me saying he was outside. You feel me?
Okay.
Well, all right, we're gonna wrap it up. We appreciate you coming out.
Oh man! Classic line. This one, he might have knew he was the one different, but I know he was the one. It's a song. If you had a song, send it to me. Fuck. He lost all the things. He sent it to me. So what did he say? Go to the club. Classic. Stockton Malone. Pick and roll.
Oh yeah.
What? I didn't even. And then like the whole song is like I say, he don't get his flowers. I'm giving them to him. Because, this is our shit. The whole song, when it comes on, you may get a feeling, but once he gets to going, this is for my niggas and my business trying to sell the game is full of politics and boy, I'm here to legislate that ODO. Like I said, so you like, now you giving me a whole.
I can't even remember it. That's the fucking
me a whole different thing though. Then he come in, talk about some old school play, Stockton Malone, pick and roll. Yes. This is what we wanted.
Right.
This is what we wanted. So that was and he, like I said, since then, you know how long, that's a long time ago. He called for advice. He might say, what you think? No, you got it. You the one. Whatever you're doing is deal. Because you showed me right then by how versatile, like, the song's so versatile because when you hear the beat, and then once you hear him on the beat, it creates a whole different thing. And I knew then that the Hunnit Andretti, Hunnit on the beat was going to be something amazing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think, you know, I think you stay true to your name too, man. We definitely appreciate you and you know, want you back. You know, definitely once you drop your next project and everything like that.
As soon as I drop it, I'm coming back.
Yeah. Right, no date.
I'm random, so I rarely set dates.
Right.
I really drop just spare of the moment, like, yo, it's here. You'll see the artwork maybe before. The artwork is gonna drop before, but you're not gonna have a date.
Right.
I don't know why I do that. Maybe because I'm independent and in control, and it's just like the way the consumers take it anyway. Mm-hmm. It's like quick as hell. So impulsive stuff like that. Oh, project, yes, let's tap in. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just like with my videos, I don't be like, yeah, coming soon.
Right.
That motherfucker drop.
And it run numbers too. So make sure you check out his latest video, 8 p.m. in Malibu, right?
8 p.m. in Malibu,
and,
man. It's beautiful.
Yeah, definitely. It is. Man. Give you a vibe.
Yeah.
So that ends episode 8. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
Make sure to subscribe, watch some other videos, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Hit the subscribe button.
Baby played crazy, now she mad cause I fucked her friend. Sick part, I'm about to double back again, yeah. In that one bag, gotta know I'm locked in, yeah. Brody call me cuz like we really next to kin, yeah. Came up in the kitchen, swear to God I ain't had no bins. All my niggas brothers, otherwise I ain't got no friends. Looking in the mirror like how the fuck I ain't got no M's. How the fuck I ain't? Fuck it, I'ma run it up. It's a million ways to get a guarantee. Sitting on your ass ain't one. How you talking cash shit, but you don't never make none? Niggas talking bags, but they never had to shake one. How you from the streets, but you never had to take none? Make it make sense. All the cash money talk, niggas ain't made a cent. All that tough talk, man, niggas know you a bitch.